In March, 14,044 initial claims for unemployment insurance were filed in Nevada, up 5.9% from March of 2014, when claims were at 13,267. Despite new initial claims falling by almost 5% from last year, an increase in what is called additional initial claims caused the rise in the month's total. An additional claim refers to a claimant reopening a previously existing claim after not filing for a period of time due to at least 1 week of employment. The 12-month moving average, which captures the overall trend in claims, continues to remain steady, rising by 0.4% to 14,625 in March. Nevada Department of Transportation has the nation's best bridges, according to an analysis from the American Road and Transportation Builders Association. The report details $115 billion in needed investment to repair and modernize more than 61,000 structurally deficient bridges nationwide. Nevada, however, has the lowest number of structurally deficient bridges in the country at only 1.8%. Deficient describes bridges needing rehabilitation or potential replacement, but are not necessarily unsafe or dangerous. NDOT inspects its 1,900 bridges statewide every 2 years. Deteriorating bridges are inspected more frequently. 339 of Nevada's state-owned bridges are more than 50 years of age, an age when rehabilitation is often necessary to keep the structure to current standards. A bill moving through the Nevada legislature would allow juries in lawsuits about taxi cab crashes to consider whether a passenger was wearing a seatbelt. The Senate Transportation Committee held a hearing for AB 175. Existing law requires adult cab passengers to wear a seatbelt, but says a decision not to wear the belt can't be considered negligence in a lawsuit. The Assembly already passed the bill 25-14. Senate Bill 464 would remove criminal penalties for underage drinking who report a medical emergency. They hope the bill will curb deaths associated with teens. In Nevada, nearly 69% of high school students report they drink alcohol, and 18% report binge drinking. At times, some teens will just leave their friends at the emergency room or have them sleep it off so they can avoid getting caught. If you just leave your friend at the ER, how much they drank, what they drank, and if they took something else can be life-saving minutes. They don't want to cloud it with someone getting a ticket or trouble at school. The Nevada committee has passed 2 Republican-backed bills affecting public employee retirement payouts and allowing local governments to opt out of collective bargaining. The Assembly Government Affairs Committee passed amended versions of AB 280 and AB 312 on Friday. The bills now move to the Assembly floor. AB 280 would allow local governments to opt out of collective bargaining agreements with employee unions. The proposal passed with an amendment exempting law enforcement unions. AB 312 would change how retirement compensation for public employees is calculated in an attempt to save the state money. The bill passed with an amendment removing an increase in the minimum retirement age. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
This segment is sponsored by Nevada Public Auction.
We have another nice auction set up this weekend. Lots and lots of coins, currency, gold, silver, and a lot of die-cast cars. So if you're any kind of NASCAR fan, we've got at least 100 die-cast cars down here, banks, John Deere tractors, old 50s models, lots and lots of nice cars, and a bunch of autographed trading cards, too, from the NASCAR drivers.
These coins are very collectible, right? People really there's a lot of people that are really seeking these types of items.
Absolutely. Coin collecting is always been popular, and it seems to be getting more popular again. And then even in this town, we have a new coin collecting club. So there's actually a lot going on for coin collectors. And we've been selling, a nice selection of coins every week. So just more and more people are getting back into coin collecting. We've got, again, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, silver stuff, old stuff from the Carson City Mint, old currency. And I also have 4 or 5 lots of about 100 coins in them, pennies, nickels, dimes, silver, quarters, just a big, nice mix of stuff if you wanted to get, your kids, your grandkids started into coin collecting.
Can people use Nevada Public Auction to sell their own items?
Oh, absolutely. We are always taking consignments. That's how we get everything you see in our auctions is all from just private consignments. Yeah, just give me a call. The number here is 751-4867. You can send us an email. Check the website at auctionnv.com.
So single items or whole estates?
Everything. We've done one single item for a person, entire estates, cars, vehicles. I mean, I've sold boats and jet skis, and you name it. In fact, we have a tractor in 2 weeks, so we pretty much sell everything.
And for more information, they can give you a call, right?
Absolutely. Call me here at 751-4867.
And tell me about the preview.
Preview is 9 a.m. on Saturday. The auction starts earlier now, so the auction starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday, but we open an hour early for you to come on down and take a look. And it's very, very recommended with this much unique cars and coins in here. You want to come down for preview.
And this is online too?
Absolutely. So this auction is online. The whole catalog is available at auctionnv.com. And again, we sell everything in numerical order, right by the catalog, and you can bid from anywhere in the world using proxy bid.
And you're located where?
We're 800 Market Street. That is one street past the hospital, just off Highway 372.
This segment is sponsored by Nevada Public Auction.
And here is Darby and Yesenia with this week's Save a Pet.
Hi, I'm Darby here with Yesenia down at Telzen Animal Shelter, and today we're joined with Patty.
Patty is, I'd say, she's about a 2-year-old pit mix. She's very sweet, loving. She's got a lot of energy, I'll have to say, though, so she's going to need a lot of room to run around. She is not spayed, but she will be. So come on down to Telzen and take a look at her.
Telzen Animal Shelter is on Seary Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse, and you can give them a call at 751-7020.
Thank you so much, girls. When we return, we'll have your weather with Noah Began.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Friday, April 17th. Today we had sunny skies with a high of 77 degrees. That's just 2 degrees below your average temperature around this time of year, which is 79 degrees. Well, winds were heading towards the northwest today at 7 miles per hour with the gusts up to 15 miles per hour. Definitely nice and calm in comparison to our last few days. The UV index today was 5, which is moderate. Humidity was at 9% today. Sunrise was at 6:09 this morning, and the record high back in 1989 was 97 degrees. Well, tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 50 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 56 degrees. Winds will be heading towards the north-northeast this evening at 4 miles per hour with gusts up to 10 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 20%. Sunset will be around 7:19 this evening, and the record low back in 1976 was 40 degrees. Well, tomorrow we'll have sunny skies with a high of 84 degrees and a low of 54 degrees. Winds will be heading towards the west at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 13 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 12%. Sunrise will be at 6:07 tomorrow morning, and the UV index will be 8, which is very high. For our 7-day forecast, we'll have a nice sunny weekend. We might be seeing some clouds starting to roll in Monday, though, and those clouds should be sticking around through late next week. We'll have partly cloudy skies all the way through Friday there. And your high temperatures will be starting off in the mid-80s. They'll be staying in those mid-80s until about mid next week, when they'll start heading down all the way into the high 60s late next week. Your low temperatures will be looking at a similar pattern. They'll be starting off in the mid-50s. They'll be dropping down into the low 40s by late next week.
Thanks, Noah. The Music and Art in the Park will be held this Saturday. That's tomorrow, April 18th, from noon until 7 p.m. The event is sponsored by the Pahrump Valley High School Music Booster Club and benefits the school's Music and Art Department. For more information, you can call them 775-910-9001. And remember that tomorrow is the Valley Cruisers Show and Shine. It's at Petrick Park on the corner of Basin and Highway 160 from 8 a.m. until 4, and it is free to the public. There's 2 pancake breakfasts tomorrow, one at the VFW Post on Homestead Road. That is from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m., and that is to support the Boy Scouts. The other one at the Pahrump Senior Center from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m., and that's on Basin Avenue between Linda and David Streets, right there in the Sunset Mobile Home Park. And so you can go to both of them and support both of those wonderful causes. I want to say a special have a great night tomorrow night to the Pahrump Valley High School students for their prom. And that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell from everyone up here at KPVM-TV. And of course on the radio, KA's Country 95.9. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here Monday.